Bonjour, today on Travelling Fabulously, it's our second episode on where to stay in Paris. And this week, it's all about the Marais. You know what I say, whatever you do it fabulously. So why don't you come and join me on this week's episode of Travelling Fabulously. So many people come to Paris and they stay on the left bank. There's nothing wrong with the left bank, I've just never stayed there. Why would you when you can come to the right bank and stay in the Marais? There are so many great reasons to stay in the Marais. Like L'Oréal, it's close to everything. There's great food, fantastic places to go and stay, from apartments to hotels, and so much history. So why wouldn't you want to stay on this side of town? Rue Rosiers has always been a great place to get some good food. It's known for its falafels, but there's much more than falafels. You can get great macarons at Damyel, really delicious patisseries at Yann, Couvreur, or grab yourself a falafel at L'as Du Fallafel. Or of course, grab yourself a falafel at L'as Du Fallafel. Now here's a little tip. There's always a line at L'as Du Fallafel. So if you just walk about 10 metres down the road, there's a little takeaway spot that no one thinks is there. But it is. So there, see? There it is, just there. If you've seen my Instagram page, which reminds me, are you following me on Instagram? Are you? Yes? No? You should be. If you've seen my Instagram page, you'd know I'm obsessed with the place right behind me, Miznon. They do delicious kebabs. You have to try the lamb meatball kebab wrapped in choux. It's delicious. They also have really great roasted cauliflower, sweet potatoes. They're a must-do whenever you come to Paris. If you want some mouth-watering treats, check out my Instagram page on Miznon, right behind. Once you've finished eating delicious kebabs, go further up Rue Rosiers and check out some of the great shops, like Lords and Fools, great name, and also the Lacrosse stop. That's shop, not stop. Sorry. One of the great things about the Marais is on Sundays they close the streets off to traffic, so you can just walk around. There's no cars. Well, only the ones that try to get through because they're, dropping off tourists or something like that. Every Sunday you're able to walk around in the middle of the streets and have a stroll. You might see an opera singer, a busker, a jazz band, you never know. If you're a dog lover in the Marais, then you have to come to Moustaches. It's Lenny's favourite shop. So excited when he comes to Moustaches. Whilst Lenny is a little bit big for those bags, why wouldn't he be excited? So many toys and treats. So whilst on the subject of shopping, there's many other great stores in the Marais, like Lomography, which is a great photography shop. Fragonard for perfume and provincial goods is fantastic, and of course Vintage System for all your vintage wares. Some great restaurants as well, like Steak from Robert and Louise, delicious French fare at Gars Don La Cuisine. There's my French accent again. Oh, and the gayest burgers in town at Tatu Burger. Did anybody notice I got a haircut? Anyone? Did you notice? Anyone at all? No. So, my top 5 things to do in the Marais is, of course, strolling around on a Sunday helps to walk off all the food. Speaking of food, Rue Rosiers for delicious falafel is my number 2. But don't forget Miznon, that would be my number 3. Miznon for a lovely kebab. So you'll have to go there twice. Check out the secret gardens of the Marais. Yes, on my video. And number 5, my favourite thing, go for a shop. There's so many shops, especially the dog shop. Even if you haven't have a dog, go to the dog shop, buy something for the dog, and then you can go home and buy a dog. I didn't seem to come up with a song for this episode. I don't know what was wrong with me. I'm normally singing all the time. Maybe if you can think of a song, you can tweet it to me at _Andrew Pryor. Tweet me what you think I should have sung. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Travelling Fabulously. Remember, subscribe to Fabulousness by, hitting the subscribe button down below, that one. And if you could press the ding-a-ling, which if you don't know what I mean by a ding-a-ling, it's a little bell. Apparently, if you press that little bell notification, it means that you'll get an email every time I release a new video. And who wouldn't want an email every time I release a new video? Who? I don't understand. No one. I don't know. Remember, share me around with your friends. I love to be shared around. Love it. Just love it. Always have, always will. You can like me on Facebook and Instagram and tweet me as well on the Twitter. But above all, whatever you do it fabulously. And I'll see you next week for more Travelling Fabulously with me. I'm Andrew Pryor. Did you know that? Yeah, Andrew. You know what I say? Whatever you do it fabulously. So why not join me on Travelling Fabulously?